So 2024 is upon us. So how do we ensure that we have the best year yet? Of course, we deserve this. But there are certain things that you can put into place that will help you to ensure the best year yet. Guys, this is your birthright. You deserve this. Watch this video because I'm going to explain all. Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm sorry, I'm really not well. Like, this video I've kind of just filmed today because I was supposed to go live, but obviously I'm not going to be able to go live because I can hardly talk. So there's going to be a few pausings in this video, so I'm really sorry about that, but I will be back next week obviously for the live. Anyway, today we're going to talk about how you are going to have the best year of your life. All right, you deserve this, and I'm going to be talking about this at the beginning. I'm talking about this at the beginning of the year so that you can put these things into practice to make sure literally that you are going to have the best year yet. And if you follow this formula, this will work, okay, cognitively and emotionally and spiritually. But my friends, before we get into the video, I usually do go live every single Tuesday. It is every single Tuesday, but as it so happens, this video is in replacement of the live streams on a Tuesday. So I'm really sorry. I'm not usually ill, but it's got me for the second time this year. Anyway, if you have a question or there's something on your mind, I'd say come on over to the lives because I probably will be answering your question. It is a vibe, and honestly, who says that healing has to be boring? So come on over, I'd love to see you there. So my friends, let's talk about this. Let's talk about how you are gonna level up your mindset to ensure that you have like literally the best 2024. Okay, so the dawn of a new year is upon us, okay? And this is all about new beginnings, resolutions, dreams, wishes that we want to bring into fruition. And I wanted to touch on this subject because it now is the right time to start all of this, putting all of this into place. The first thing that I would say, if you're going to level up your mindset, is take yourself out of victim mode, okay? And I know that's easier said than done because our ego likes to create a story that we are the victim, that we are hard done by, that all of this has happened to us and it's the worst thing in the world. Look, it is the worst thing in the world that this has happened to you. And I know that it has been so harrowing, and I know that it has been so dark and so awful. But this person came into your life and they wanted to destroy you, but they didn't, because you are here. You are right here, okay? They didn't destroy you. They tried, but they didn't succeed. No, because you were too strong for them. So what you have to remember, my friends, is that you have gone through one of the hardest times of your life, and you have got through it. You are here. And at the time, okay, it was so awful and so soul destroying, but you have got through this. Okay, what is put in front of you that doesn't break you makes you get stronger. And that is true of this saying. You know, you are not the same person as you were when you first got into this relationship with this person. You are someone completely different. You are someone, okay, who is resilient, who is strong. Draw upon those qualities. Do not see yourself as a victim and stuck in that mentality that all these things happen to you. This isn't true. Hardships happen to everybody. Hardships happen to your neighbors, to your friends, to your family. It's happened to me. But it's about how we deal with it. It's about how we think about this and how we then process and deal with it. If we are going to stay stuck thinking that that this happens to us, we're the worst person, like all of this stuff, you know, always happens to you, then you're going to be stuck in that mentality. And the reason why it's dangerous to stay stuck in that mentality, because you stay small, it's like you're in a trap. This keeps you trapped in your mindset thinking that you can't get out of it. When you're a victim, all right, you feel like all of this stuff is being done to you. And it is being done especially against you. And whilst it is by this person, it doesn't mean it's going to last forever. It means that you are going to get through this and you're going to move through this. okay? And this is where you are right now. Don't look at the hardship, don't look at the worst stuff, look at where you are now. And I think what's really good when you are trying to get out of victim mentality, okay, and leveling up your mindset is gratitude, okay? Look at all of the things that you have achieved. Look at where you are right now. Think about it. Where were you this time last year to where you are now? You were in a completely different position, in a completely different space and time. And whilst it may be really difficult and really strange for you at this time, it doesn't mean that it's going to last forever, and it doesn't mean that you're going to be stuck in this reality. We are always moving forward. We are always trying to strive forward and move towards something. And this time shouldn't be any different. Okay, my friends? What I'm trying to say is don't stay stuck under the parapet, under this level here. Okay, where you're constantly thinking that bad things always happen to you, that this is always the worst thing, it's always what happens to you. Level up, transcend this mindset, and look that you have got through something that has been so toxic, so awful, but you have got to the other side. And now this is your chance to put all of the things that you have learned. It's about to build a strong foundation and to move forward. These people come into our lives, and these relationships are not meant to last because they can't last under these disastrous conditions. But what it does mean is it gives you an opportunity to rebuild you, okay, to show that you are someone worth saving, and that you are this special, wonderful person. So this is a mindset. The second thing that is going to ensure that you have a really good 2004 is about routines and goals. Goals, your dreams. What is it that you want? What is it? Where do you want? What direction do you want your life to go in? That's what really this is about. Think about it. Where do you want your life to go? And I think what is really good with things like this is journaling, vision boarding, and manifestation. As it happens, I do have a vision boarding masterclass that is out tomorrow. If you want some more information, please see the description box below. But this is what I'm saying. Map out your life. What is it that you want? How do you want this year to develop? It's not that just this year. It's like, how do you want your life to go? Like, you have one life. This is your life. Don't waste time worrying about them, what they are doing, why they are doing this, what they have done to you. Because what you're doing is that you are focusing and putting all that attention on the negative, on the past. Yeah, they did this. Sure, they did this. But you have transcended this and you have got through this. You are now in a different place. Okay, so if you're going to stay stuck thinking about the past, which is gone, and you cannot get the past back, what you're doing is you're putting your focus and attention on something that has already been, that has already gone. This is about you now, putting your attention and focus on you. What is it that you want to achieve? Where do you want your life to go? What do you want? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Are you working towards it? Is your life going in the direction that you want? Because this is not about distraction. This is about navigating your thoughts onto something that is more helpful, more prosperous for you. Taking yourself out of victim mentality and now building something, putting the building blocks of your life, putting it all together to achieve something, to create something. So putting your dreams into some sort of vision, making all of that a goal, a vision, a dream, bringing that into reality, making that come true. And then the next thing is about routines. It's about making it happen, putting sustained action into creating something. Okay, so what I mean by that is if you create routines around this, then this means that you are putting some sort of action to bring about the change. Change is not going to chase you. It's not going to land on your lap, and it's not going to come from nowhere. It's about you taking that sustained action to make sure that the change does come in. So if you have a routine in place, it means that you have a recipe in order to bring that into your reality. Routines also really help to settle anxiety. Sometimes when you're in a stress and you have anxiety, it keeps within the parameters of what's going to happen next. Because unpredictability can cause more anxiety, destabilization. But if you have routines in place, what you're doing is you're priming your mind. You then know what the next bit is going to be, and then you can adapt your behavior and your thinking accordingly. So it doesn't take you by surprise. You know what the next thing is going to be. So if you have a routine, what you're also doing is you're creating new neural pathways. You're creating a habit. When something is done repetitively over a period of time, this then creates habits. It creates a behavior. But you see, my friends, this has to be done over a minimum of 21 days. That's 3 weeks. Minimum, my friends. The longer that this is done, the better it will be, the better it will stick. So, for example, if you are trying to create new routines, new leveling up your mindset, you need to start creating those affirmations, meditation. You're just doing certain things that's going to bring about that change, that's going to make your mind strong. Because you're creating new neural pathways. The synapses are working one with another, with another, with another. They're communicating with another. And the more that you do it, the more that they will communicate, the more stronger that will be. Remember, your brain is a muscle. The more that you use it, the more that you do the same thing over and over again, it becomes stronger. Think about it when you're working out in a gym, for example, or you are learning, I don't know, a formula. Think back when you were at school and you were learning in an exam, right? You would do the same thing over and over again so that it sticks, so that you remember. And this is the same principle. This is how our brain works. So if you're doing the same thing over and over again, if you're at the gym working your legs, working your arms, working your body, you know, like, you're going to have an amazing beach body come summer. So you see, this is what I mean. It's about creating those routines that is going to strengthen that sustained action and make sure that you stay on track. The other thing I wanted to say is the most, and I think the most important, actually, I probably should have said it first, but when the dark thoughts, when the negative thoughts overtake us, it can be very difficult. It can be really hard to see yourself out of it. And this all happens to all of us. And we can tend to spiral. And what I want to say to you is this. We all have them, and it's okay. But if you're using distraction methods, if you are doing things for you, you're not going to have the time and the capacity to think about these negative thoughts. Those negative thoughts are going to circle in your mind. They're always going to be there. And the reason why they're going to be there, it's just our human nature. But remember, if we are creating sustained action, creating new neural pathways, we have routines in place, we're doing certain things that is going to help us to not fall back into those routines. We put boundaries in place. Then we are not going to have time to think negatively. It is about overriding this, about connecting to ourselves and trusting in ourselves that we are going to get through this. This does take practice and it does take time. But if you are concentrating on you, thinking of you, and you are doing this for you, then why should this not work? Why should you not have the most amazing 2024? It is up to you. The time is now, my friends. The time is now for you. It's time to let go of these toxic individuals that have brought nothing into your life. Okay, stop worrying about why they did this. They did this because they're toxic and they don't know any other way to be. Okay, they picked you because they saw your gifts. They saw how important, how wonderful you actually are. So you need to see that. You need to recognize that you are this amazing, wonderful person. Okay, and this person wanted to destroy you, but they didn't. This is all in the past. It's gone. Okay, what you have is right now and the opportunity to shape your future. So take the energy of this person and put it back onto you. Put it back onto you and create the life that you want to create the life that you have always wanted and the one that you are destined for. Because this does start with you. I really wish that I could do this for you. But unfortunately, I can't. But take the time and the energy, the attention of this person and put it back onto you. So if you are someone that is struggling at the moment, I would say watch this video. I also have, you can also book consultations with me if you're interested. Please see the description box below for the details. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club. Please see the link below in the description box. And I've also got a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals. If you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for joining and for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.